Developing right now, residents in two Jacksonville neighborhoods are pushing back against development projects. San Marco and Mandarin neighborhoods say these projects would create far more danger for drivers and people walking through the neighborhoods. It's all being discussed right now in the city's Land Use and Zoning Committee meeting.
News for Jax reporter Joe McLean is live at City Hall as members hear from the public. Joe, there has been a very vocal push against both of these development projects.
There has been, and you're hearing that pushback in the meeting right now. I stepped inside and heard they're already taking public comment, people speaking to the committee opposed to these two projects, a 100 townhome apartment complex and a 5-story storage unit, both in different parts of the city, but both have resident pushback. Here at the corner of Prudential Drive and Hendricks Avenue in the middle of the San Marco area, there's a proposal on the city council's table to rezone an acre from a commercial central business district to a planned unit development district, or PUD. It opens the door for a planned 5-story storage unit facility that would also include some ground floor spaces for businesses and restaurants. But a group of residents in the area have been arguing against the rezoning and the project as a whole. Several spoke out at a council meeting last week.
It's a horrible plan. It goes against money that has already been spent by taxpayers to improve pedestrian safety and walkability in the South Bank area. Tourists use that all the time. We use it all the time.
Meanwhile, on the south side of town in Mandarin, developers want this area just off Livingston Road moved from low to medium density residential. That change would allow for a planned apartment complex, adding roughly 100 units to the area. We spoke to nearby homeowners who have been working to organize against the development, posting signs throughout the neighborhood to get their message out and get it across to city officials. Timothy White and his family have owned a house on the other side of Livingston for more than 20 years. What are the concerns?
The traffic being the main one, flooding. I mean, we just had these ditches redone, but water has been an issue coming through here, so I'm sure adding 100 or 200 homes or whatever it is going to be an issue, but traffic is the main thing.
Homeowners say the traffic in this area is already backed up as it is, both pedestrian and vehicle traffic. That's in part because of the area's proximity to 3 schools that don't do bus transportation.
It's just bad space, bad location, and obviously none of us want that.
In Wednesday night's committee meeting, the panel could reject the rezoning proposal, putting a halt to the projects, or could advance them to a vote from the full city council. Now, I did get in touch with Mandarin Church of Christ Jacksonville Incorporated, also known as Christ Church. That's the entity that owns that spot in Mandarin where they want to put all those apartment complex. A spokesperson told me that they would get a statement to me about this rezoning proposal, about the planned project. We didn't receive that by this broadcast, but when we get it, we will add it to this story on newsforjax.com. Reporting live, Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.